How are you, everybody? Right here. And today we're going to be talking about the Overwatch Open Division. Now, if you already know what this is because I am a bit late to it, then obviously don't watch the video. But basically all I'm going to be doing is going over what it is, how to register, and what the rewards are. So let's get started. As you can see, all I did was Google search the Overwatch Open Division in Google. Google search in Google, yeah. And then I clicked on the first link, and it brings you to this page here. And then, you can read all the stuff. Scroll down a bit, and it shows you the steps. And the first two steps are kind of filler steps. Click play so you can get into competitive at level 25. And then step 2 is, play competitive play and climb the ladder so you can get to Masters Division. And then step 3 is once you're in Masters Division, then you can sign up for this Overwatch Open Division. Now, it says you must achieve Master rank or higher, which is 3,500 plus in competitive play's most recent season. Now, that kind of confuses me, which is basically the only thing I'm really confused about here. But I'm sure you can probably find it somewhere on Reddit, more, clear explanation of this. This confuses me because I don't know if it means the last season, season 4, because that's the most recent completed season, or if it means the current season that we're in right now, season 5. But if you're in Masters in both, then there's no need to worry about it. And if you're Masters in one and not the other, then I would suggest just signing up if you're interested and seeing if you're eligible. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure on which one it is, but like I said, if you're in one and not the other, just try signing up and see what happens. But then as we scroll down here, it says based on your location, we believe you're in the United States, which I am. And if it's not right, then you could click on, whatever. But since I am in the United States, let's click on enter the Overwatch Open Division. And then it brings you to this page, which is the ESL page, which is why it asks you for your region again. So then once you click on the correct region, you're getting on to this page here. Unless you already have an ESL account, I suggest, signing up for one because you're going to need it. And I suggest logging in right now because, why not? But yeah, you get onto this page here. You can, click on whatever you want to click on, but I'm just going to go through it here. Basically, for what the Overwatch Open Division is, basically for people Masters and above, it's their opportunity to play in a group of 6 in a more organized style than just, playing solo and play in, what is it called? Competitive play. So yeah, it's a little bit more organized than that, and you get into the more team play oriented version of the game, I guess. More so meaning like you have your team of 6 versus another team of 6, and it's very very heavy on communication and team play rather than maybe it may not be that way in some solo queue competitive play games. But basically, all it is playing one match every 2 weeks. One match every week for 2 months, and then you win your rewards. So basically, that's all it is you play one match every week for 2 months. You win or lose, whatever, you still play every week for 2 months. So yeah, that's it for like the schedule. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, the only thing you really need to know is when it starts, which we'll get to in a second. You can click on this here to open up a PowerPoint, which is basically what I am going over now. I suggest just scanning through it just to make sure you don't miss any crucial information, or if I missed any crucial information, just to go through it and, scan. I basically did that, and, kind of helps just to see everything, highlighted for you, like, in more detail. But yeah, if you find yourself scratching your head at some of the things that are mentioned here or that you see, then I suggest clicking on that there. If you're looking for a team or players, you can click on this here, which opens up a form, which I'll go into more in just a second. Because before I go into this, I want to go over the team signups and the free agent signups, which is basically going to be the majority of the video, I think anyway. But as you saw, I just clicked on the team signups, and it's going to load here. And basically all this means is the team signups are going to be closed. Where does it say here? Thursday the 22nd, which is the same time that the free agent signups close, which is in 4 days. And what this means is that you need to have 6 to 8 players. 8 meaning because you need subs. Well, you don't need subs, but you can have subs. But this means that if you have a group of 4 and you're looking for a 2 other players based on whatever rules you need, you're going to need to go to that form and click on whatever region you're on, recruitment, and then looking for players. If you have 4 players and you're looking for 2, you look at all the posts and you add the 2 players, and then you go to the team signup. And I say this because what I thought originally, what the team signup would be like initially, I think I said that twice, it's kind of redundant, but what I thought it was that, you know, you could sign up as a team with 4 people, and then once the check-in time or whatever starts, then, you know, you'll get 2 free agent players on your team. But it's not like that. You need to have 6 to 8 players in order to sign up for your team. So, like I said, you have to go to that form and get 6 players. Because if you go to the free agent side of it, as you see, the signups close on the same date. So that means free agent players can only get matched with free agent players. So once once the signups close and, you know, the free agent thing starts, then you're going to get 5 other players, if you are a free agent, on your team. And then you'll play with, you know, those people. Which I think is probably the smart way to do it, just so, you know, it reduces hostility in teams. Because, you know, if, let's just say there's a group of 5 and you're the one free agent player, it's going to feel a little awkward, and they might turn on you more easily, because, you know, it may be someone in their 5 stacks fault, but it's easy just to blame the random person that you got for it. And, you know, if you're the one person, you might not talk as much, and, you know, that could lead to problems. So it's good to just, you know, force early team interaction if you're going to try to sign up as a team. You know, because you'll have to have contact with them and, you know, sign up and get their, you know, ESL information. And you probably want to start practicing with them if you're really going to try to get into it. But one more thing I wanted to mention about the team signups, it also shows more rules, basically, than the free agent list here. And the most important thing, I think, is the game rules and the map rules, kind of. Because, you know, if you're not familiar with the competitive side of Overwatch, meaning, like, you know, the esports side of it, rather than just, like, you know, the comp play, it shows you, like, the settings that you need to have on, and, you know, the maps and stuff. So if you're not familiar with that, then you can just read that and get more familiar with it. Going back to this, because that's going to wrap it up, I think, for the team sign up and free agent signups. But just going to the end here, down on the bottom of the timeline here, it shows, you know, basically what the steps are for the entire Overwatch Open Division. So, you know, step 1, signing up. Step 2 is the competition every week. And then step 3 is the final 8 teams compete. And then step 4 is, you know, everyone gets their prize given to them. Which I don't think I went over the prize in this iteration, because I've tried recording this many times. Too much failure. But the prize is, you know, first place gets 50, second place gets 40, third and fourth place gets 30, fifth and eighth place get 20. But this is where I am playing. And probably some, if not the majority of people are playing. $10 in Blizzard eNet balance is awarded to all players who complete all their matches. And like I said in the beginning of the video, play 1 match every week for 2 months, and you get your $10 as long as you know, keep up with your 1 match every week. So yeah, I encourage you all to do this if you can, if you're eligible, because, you know, it's a free $10, and, you know, it'll be fun to compete and all that goodness. Yeah, it's a free $10 if you're able to keep up with the schedule, and it should be fun just to compete in, like, a team setting that I haven't really had in a while. Because I did try, I was in a team for a little bit, but it didn't really work out. But that's okay, because of school and timing and all that good stuff. But, you know, it'll be fun to compete in, like, you know, a more organized style than just, like, a solo queue comp match. So it should be interesting. But I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos from me, then consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below on anything. If you have any questions, if you know, want to confirm if, you know, it's looking at the most recent season being season 4, season 5, and all that good stuff. If you want to drop a like, I'm not going to stop you. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.